Wake up in the morning and see the open door. Don't remember closing it ever. Ain't nobody coming, but I never keep it shut. Keep me from pulling the trigger, my baby. Hush, all the lullabies. You call me out 1,000 times. Yeah, hush, all the lullabies. Drink it till I'm falling.
When we look back into the sun, this is serial light that we left will not burn out. While to where we run, in the time that we had, it was worth it to know that this is not the end. It's just a part of the puzzle, the piece that is way too. This is not the end. It's just a split in the pathway of fate. Take a new trail. Catch your breath and pull your line. Nowhere left to fall. Find your new way. Just in time. Nowhere to
It's looking good. Stop loss 4449.
Couldn't see from your wildest heights, anticipating the fear that you thought you'd abandon, questioning ourselves. But the journey we take wasn't meant to be easy. Catch your breath and pull your line. Nowhere left to fall. Find your new way. Just in time. Nowhere left to fall.
BetMGM Casino, coming to you live from the Strip, straight to your fingertip. BetMGM Casino is the UK's only online casino with real Vegas roots. Play all of your favorite games, plus BetMGM exclusives. And if that ain't enough, how's this for a warm Vegas welcome? Play 10 pounds, get 200 free spins. BetMGM Casino. If it ain't us, it ain't Vegas.
Some ideas are so powerful, they travel the world. These are the places where they began. Rock and roll didn't just change music. It flipped culture on its head and handed a whole new generation its voice. And it all started right here in Memphis, Tennessee. As a musician myself, I'm here in Memphis to better understand how those early roots of rock and roll were invented in America, and how the city continues to impact and evolve the musical landscape across the world. For many music fans, the story of rock and roll in Memphis and America starts here at Graceland, the home of Elvis Presley.
Elvis is probably one of the only entertainers that is known worldwide by one name, and that is Elvis. It's such a personal connection with Elvis and his fans, no matter where they're from. It's amazing when you hear people from Japan or Germany and they're speaking their native languages, but the only English they speak is
Elvis.
Elvis, Hound Dog. They know all the lyrics to every song.
Elvis left his mark across the world as one of the top-selling artists of all time. But before Elvis ever stepped on stage, the rock and roll movement was already underway. Positioned along the Mississippi, Memphis was a natural crossroads where musical traditions from different worlds could converge into something completely new.
The music came up the Mississippi, and it just kind of blended here with the gospel sounds and the rhythm and blues.
Rock's greatest influence came from the blues and musicians right here on Bill Street, and that influence can still be heard today.
Beale Street was a commercial street for black Memphis. The blues musicians weren't elegant enough to get into the clubs. They played on the curbs. And so the curbs of Beale Street introduced young white teenagers to a rhythmic music that their parents hated.
I guess I gotta put your flat feet on the ground.
Parents were listening to Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby, and then all of a sudden, these young white teenagers were introduced to black.
Sorry, chap. My wrist is killing me today. Like genuinely killing me today. This is insane. My wrist is so sore. I can't lie. For those of you that don't know, I fell off of a roof around 20 feet and shattered my wrist. So that's why my wrist hurts. There is good reason for it. It was a roof I was working on, by the way. I wasn't just being a nuisance. It was a roof I was doing some work on, replacing some rotten wood and tile. Just so happened that I went through the rotten wood instead of any other way. So, we'll see. Hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully it's a good day. Oh, man. It is Friday. Typically sell-offs. Knowing my luck, it's going to be the one time that gold actually goes up. But I think we should be overall pretty good for the day. Could come up a little bit. I mean, if you want to play it super risky, then sure, you could. Then you could move stop loss up to like consolidation zone, but then you're losing just about the same amount that you're gaining, so doesn't really make any sense. Play that kind of risk reward. I'd put it maybe here most. 4, 4, 5, 9. 4, 4, 5, 9 should be a decent stop loss. We'll see how it goes, obviously. For right now, it's in consolidation. A little bit of buying power. It's getting into EU, UK Open, so yeah, Asia didn't do a whole lot today. But if Asia dumps, the UK likes to pump every now and then, so we'll see how it goes. But this, to me, still looks like continuation of downtrend. Yeah. I mean, if it goes up another like $5, then stop loss hits. But that's why we got stop losses in place, everybody. Without a stop loss, you could lose the whole account, and then who's that good for? Absolutely nobody. You could hedge here. I mean, it's in consolidation zone, so you could hedge if you're unsure of a trade to place right now. We're obviously on gold right now. Oh. You know, it's holding the 440 level. Got a bearish doji though. Here. technically long right now. But very short term. Overall, still sell. Still sell. Ha! That's why I hate trading 2-on-2, bro. I genuinely fucking hate it. Like, this is so dumb. I just posted on gold and on... So dumb. I will actually post this time. Because, honestly, And obviously, guys, I will just put it in here because I have one. So, if you do want to use the link tree to get to the Discord or to get to discounts, I have discounts on anything Razor. I have discounts on if you drink Moondust. Moondust? It's not what it's called. Sorry. Start. I'll remember it in a sec. I'll find it in a second. I'll bring it up for you guys. I'll show you. Just put a couple times in the chat though. Where's the chat? Is that my quality? Low-key, yeah. Okay, it doesn't make sense, it's like that, but we'll try and fix that in a sec. Where's... There we go. Okay, my comments aren't coming up for me. This is not good. 2 seconds, chat. I know why. I know why. Mina, what's up? Welcome. Good morning. Hope it's a good day for you. Nice start to the day. I need to switch account. I think that's why it's not letting me post that. Because your comment came up, but none of mine did. So let me switch to my other channel really quick.
I'm just getting started.
Switch to this one. Signed out. Huh? Why am I signed out? Wrong password? Okay. Wrong password? Hold up. Yeah, that's fine. Why would I do that? Okay. Now I can go to YouTube and switch account. This one. There we go. Finally. It's my chat. Like, what? There we go. Yeah. So I'll show you guys what's on these. Obviously. Just now. And if anyone's interested, you can obviously have a look. Everything's free, and I have some discounts as well. So I'll show you guys what you can get using my link just now. So we have a free stock Discord. I don't sell anything. There's no paywalls. Everything's free. News updates, stock updates, what I'm doing, what I'm investing in, what I'm personally buying, what I think's bullish or bearish. Obviously we have Razor here as well. So you can use my link and you'll get 8% off of any peripherals and 3% off of almost everything else store-wide. Dowinks, this is gaming chairs. So if you use my code YAP, you'll get 10% off on there. Also some supplements. So we have Dubby Energy. So if you want Dubby Energy, a cheaper alternative and also overall better for you than G Fuel. So if you want something like G Fuel, less sugar and better for you, then Dubby's there. You can get yourself 10% off with code YAP again. And you can use my link for Rainbow Dust or Space Goods. So if you drink any of the Space Goods mushroom coffee, then using my link in the link tree will get you 20% off of any order that you get. So it's not just this intro pack you have to buy or anything like that to get the discount. It's literally store wide. As you click on it, I'll show you guys again. As you click on my link, it will come up saying I've sent you 20% off your order, and that just means you guys can use it and get 20% off, save yourself some money. So yeah, like I say, nothing's like paid for. There's no paywalls. I don't try and promote anything. I don't need to be fair, I mean, everybody needs money, so I'm not going to lie to you guys either. You know, money's always nice, but I'm not going to ask for donations. I'm not going to ask for the buy a coffee things that people put in their profiles or anything like that. I'm not going to charge anybody for my Discord or try and earn money off of you guys that way. I think that's morally wrong. I think if you have to charge for courses and stuff like that, then you're just not making money on the charts, are you? So anyway, let's swap back over to the practice, back over to our analysis. And as we can see, stop loss hit. That's fine. Stock moves with Nvidia? Clearly not, because yesterday Nvidia was down and Marvel was up, so that makes no sense. Let's have a look at Germany. Go back on our favorite. Consolidation breakout. Oh, sorry, chat. We'll put 10 in there. Take profit 24,975. And stop loss 24,803. DAX, obviously. One of my favourites. One of my favourites. I do like the DAX. I do like the DAX. It can be nice or it can be absolutely spiteful. You know, it's one of those. It could go up 300 points in a session, but it could go down 500 points in a session. So, yeah, the DAX is one of those. But I do love the DAX. Very nice. Oh. I think for 26 to be underway, we'd most likely need to see at least, I don't know, it was kind of the air defense and ammunition companies that really pumped the DAX not long ago. So if we wanted to see it rise like it did before, we'd have to probably see a boom in some sort of German sector, whether that be arms dealing, whether that be cars, manufacturing, whether that be... they're expanding AI right now in Germany, which is great. I mean, if that goes well, then the economy could start booming. Could do a nice little jump up for what we need, but... yeah, I think right now is a nice little entry for the DAX. Sensible stop loss, sensible take profit. It's about the same ratio, so you're basically risking what you're gonna gain a little bit more. But how's everybody's day? How's everybody else been? How you guys doing? What you guys expecting out of Friday? What you guys investing in? What you guys looking out for today? Personally, I'm looking to see if Marvel Technologies gets added to the S&P 500, because then it could do some Micron sort of move, which would be absolutely amazing. To be honest, if it did something like that. Absolutely amazing. For right now, we're on the DAX. If you guys want me to have a look at any charts or anything like that to give advice on, I happily can. Don't mind doing that at all. But yeah. Why is this? Yeah, bro. I'm just downloading your Pi on Trading 212, planning on funding today. Which Pi? Mina? I have 4 different Pis, so which one are you in? AI and semiconductor, space and energy future, dividends and high yield. Glad to see you're part of the TipTopp community now, you know. Invested in the Pis, welcome. Hopefully you see some gains. These Pis have treated me pretty damn well so far, especially the 2 new ones. That AI and semiconductor, space and energy future, been so good. So good. Really, really nice. But yeah, I think over the week we are slightly down. Let's have a look. Week. Oh no, we're still up. Dividends and high yield. Yeah, the most popular one. Bit slower growth, more similar to the S&P 500 than anything else on my page. A lot of people get confused with the dividends and high yield. They tend to think that it's all dividends. It's not. If you want a pie chart that's basically only dividends and pays out high dividends, then that's highest growing in here. So if you want ones that are just for dividends and companies that typically up how much in dividends they're putting in, that'll be this pie here. If you got a bit more money to play with and you want to dribble it in, I wouldn't recommend tossing it all in at once. Dollar cost average means everything in pies like this, so you want to buy the highs, buy the lows, buy the middle. You just want to buy everything, but drip feed it for sure. Dividends and high yield. After Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I will be getting rid of Take-Two Interactive. This will be coming out of the pie. It will no longer be in the pie. Just because after that, I don't see much more explosive growth from it. I might look at your other pies too. Which would you recommend for short-term investment for a couple of months? Couple of months? Overall, I would say either AI and semiconductor or space and energy for short-term, just because dividends and high yield and highest growing dividends, these are long-term pies. These are like 5 to 10 years you want to be holding these for. These 2 up here, however, these are explosive growth. So right now AI and semiconductor is booming. Space and energy future. So this is a pie for the future, but it does really well because everything in here is priced fairly low. compared to where it could be in a few years. So both performing pretty well. I can show you the results from both just now. So we go to AI and semiconductor. Overall, we are up 13.8%, and that's over the past month and a half. So in about a month and a half, we've averaged 13.8%. So absolutely smashed the S&P 500 the past couple of months. Space and energy future, again, for the past like 2 months, we're up 11.7%. You know, for the past month, we're up 12%. For the past week, we're down. So that's fine. We're still up overall. And overall, I think in the pies, we're up a good... we're up 8.6% in total. At our peak, we were up 10%, which is actually fine. I mean, you can see here, almost everything is red, right? But we're still up. Look at this. Still all mainly greens. Couple reds, but mainly greens in here. So we've got all your big players, a couple small players in there. You know, like On. I got in On a bit late, but it's a great company, good outlook. This slightly under, still a good entry. Energy fuels, I reckon it's going to be about 100 in the next couple years. So, like I say, most of this is long term because it's pies. My pies are usually more long term, other than short term, just because people like to just put money in it and forget about it and not look at it. So these are more long term. But if you want short term to see the most results, I'd probably say after the past week or two to get one of these at the top, just because they've had a couple down days this past couple week. So we're back up, like I say, on the week for the AI and semiconductor, and I'm pretty sure we're down 8% on the week for space and energy future. So, but like I say, drip feed it, average your cost. There's no reason to put all your eggs in one basket, as you would say. But yeah, welcome. Thank you for copying the pie. Everybody is obviously appreciated. That does, but yeah. So we can come off of this one right now. We'll go back to our analysis, live trade. We'll see gold, where we at. Alright, let's see here. It's looking like it wants to build back up. That's only if there's news. Only if there's news will that actually move. I've only been investing for a couple of months. Dang, I feel like I've wasted 30 years. Thank you for your advice. I wouldn't say wasted. I got into trading more so because, I mean, well, obviously I'm young and there was a big boom of everybody getting into investing, but I'm 23 now. I've been on the stock market and working with it and practicing with it and analyzing it for the past, I'm 23 now. I started at 17, so about 6 years I've been in on this. And I wouldn't say you're too late or that you've wasted time. It's a scary place, and if you don't know about it, it's and you don't want to put the effort in to learn about it, I would stay away from it. You're just going to lose money. But if you have the patience and you have the time and you have the dedication to actually, or the motivation I should say, to want to change your life around in the next 5 to 10 years, then for sure investing is the way to do it. Investing will make you quit your job if you do it right way quicker than anything else. Way quicker. Couple of months is good though. At least you're in. At least you're here. You know? At least you're here. And you're on a live stream, you know, you're doing your due diligence, you're trying to get advice, you're popping in, you're sharing Outlook, trying to figure out what it is you actually want to see and do. So I wouldn't say wasted at all. You're going about it the right way. Maybe it was either scary or just unfamiliar territory for you for a while, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But there's no there's no need to feel like you've wasted anything. You're in now, and that's what counts. You're in now, so just be more happy that you made the move. You know, you clearly want to better your life. You clearly want to make money and do well, as we all do. Okay. Okay, there's no news on gold yet, so still bearish. Yeah, well, all my money's in the DAX. Oh well. That's fine. It's a sharp fall off for the DAX though. But it does typically move like this. Didn't fall as much as it did yesterday. At least not right now. Is there any anything in particular you are looking at, interested in? Any stocks that you have an eye on? And do you trade or do you invest? It's a very important question. I do both. So I invest for long term and I trade for daily, weekly term. But what do you do? Some people only invest, some people do a bit of both, some people only trade. I like to do a bit of both just because investing's fun, but it doesn't keep you on your toes. I feel like trading, especially day trading, keeps you on your toes. So I like that, you know, I guess gamble, because after all, I mean, something could be announced right now in the news and this could just absolutely tank down. Market's unpredictable all the time, and no one can read it. Let me just say that. No one can read the market. You can use indicators to help and you know, to give a bit of a second, yeah, that's where it's going, but absolutely no one knows what's going to happen. A bit of news could hit right now, and everything will fall, you know? This is looking good though. We're in a buy position. We're in a long right now. Take profits at 24,975. And your stop loss is at 24,803. It's just stopped some shorters out, so it could just ping up here or get hit with more selling pressure, but I reckon it would ping more than it would fall in the short term. It's not doing a whole lot though. I mean, we're on 30-minute candles right now. I don't know why I'm on 30-minute candles. I'm supposed to be on 1-minute candles. It'll probably fill that gap. Yeah, it gapped up, so it'll need to fill. Got an order fill here. No! This gap needs filled. Okay, filled. Should come back up now. I forgot to log it, that's why it's moving. That's my bad, chat. If it breaks this last high, it should just fly. Yeah, up we go. Up we go. We're halfway through take profit, so right now we add another 5. If we have the funds, we don't, so we add another 2.5. We put our take profit in the exact same spot. 2-4. Oh, sorry, chat. I've got my keybind set up, so when I press my numpad, it just switches screen there. 24975. And we'll put our stop loss. We'll need to be a bit higher, potentially 24880. Oh. Oh, coffee's over here. Seems like a winner to me though. It's 8. Selling pressure always happens at 8, but it'll ping up. That's open for UK, so well, some of UK and some of EU. I think EU just opened actually. Sorry, UK's an hour. We've still got an hour until UK. So this is just EU taking profit, most likely from shorts. Now probably placing buys in consolidation area, and then we'll see it come back up. Might hit first stop loss just on sell-off pressure. I didn't actually look at the time. That's my fault. Yeah, see, now we see a lot more volatility. EU's open, buying, selling, way more pressure. Look at this. Now buying pressure comes back. Oh yeah. To the moon. To the moon. That's fine, because if it finishes up there, it's going to be a lot better. But we're crossing into the 900 zone, which is good. You know, we go along to 15-minute candle. Now we're looking. We're in this consolidation area now here, so that's why we're seeing a bit of jumpy. Over here, there's buyers and sellers. There's money. So now it's got to break this to then get up to here, this consolidation area, and then it's got to break that to get up to here, which is our take profit. But that's fine. Something in my eye. It's profit. That's what's in my eye. Healthier candles forming above. Need this next green. If it's red, bad sign. We need a green. Or if it goes red, it needs to stay above the last consolidation to show uptrend, or uptrend will be broken. But preferably we need a green here, and then we can see a normal red. But we need this to be and finish as a green. Needs to would have put, yeah, that's a red, bad sign. Like I said, we needed that to finish green. Or we need this to not drop below first entry, no, second entry. We need it to stay above there to create a new consolidation and accumulation area, which right now it's staying above. So I'll be trying to stop people from the top out. That's all this is. Very small stop loss hits. Cross below second entry, bad sign, trend reversal. You know. Let's see if there's any reason why there would be a sell-off. No, it's not. Deutsche Bank. It's a bad sign. Trend broken. You know, we leave that running with stop losses, just because this overall for the day, this is accumulation forming. And over the week, we're in accumulation here again. So it's all that is selling pressure from over here, and buyers trying to form money here. Because if they get shorters entering here, it means once they break this, they're gonna force them people out, which pushes stock price higher. Okay, well, I have a funded account, but just because I'm on practice, it's not working. Like, hello? Trading 2 and 2 sometimes, man. Yeah, that looks good for that just now anyway, that's for sure. Accumulation, very nice. Oil. Could be right. A world war, bro? Honestly, sign me up. Sign me up, bro. Send me. I could care less at this point. You know? It's kind of just that point in life, innit? Now, fucking sign me up, man. I don't know how else to go about it, other than putting it that way. Bro, if there was a worldwide fucking war again, I mean, bro, I'm probably getting taken out by a fucking shitty drone that some fat little hobbit's sitting in a little cave flying anyway. So, does it matter? Fucking send me, bro. It's either I get bombed here or I get fucking nuked or drone striked wherever I get sent to. So it's a lose-lose nowadays, man. You get into some more too much fucking modern tech that'll absolutely just wipe you out the game. America's probably got laser beams that can disintegrate the fucking sky. You know what I mean? Like shit, we ain't seen nothing yet. Genuinely, drones are like the least of your worries if a world war broke out. Genuinely. Might be what other countries are using, but as we know from the Venezuela takeover, America's got weapons that can make you just tremble to your knees based on vibration. Like, we're cooked, bro. We're fucking cooked. Although, Russia clearly doesn't have it. But they would have used it by now. That's fine. Alright. That'll be it for today. That's UK EU Open. You know, bit of a less active day. It's Friday, so we'll see how the day goes and pans out. We still got this one rolling. With a much larger stop loss set. So that's fine. That was second entry, which was a very small stop loss. I mean, what, 52? Yeah, so small, bro. So we shall be live most likely. We could be live later today, possibly, but most likely going to be the fact that we're live next Monday or Tuesday. So be here or be square. And thank everybody for coming and checking out the video. It's been good. A bit of a shorter stream today, sadly. I'm very tired. 12-hour night shifts. Just off of work. Was my last day. So I'm very, very, very tired right now. But yeah, I might go live again today, possibly around America Open, maybe an hour or two before America opens, just because US Open is always a bit fun. So yeah, guys, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll catch some of you guys there. Mina, thank you for coming and checking out the stream. Thank you for investing in the pies, having faith in the journey. Hopefully you see good returns, and I'm glad you've started your trading and investing journey at least. But yeah, guys, thank you everybody for coming and checking out this live stream. If you did enjoy it, then please like the live stream. If you found anything helpful or useful or anything else like that, then drop a subscription, turn that bell on, you'll know when I'm live, and then you won't have to worry about trying to guess the market. You'll get a bit of a second head in there at least. So I'm happy with people disagreeing with me as well. If I think a stock's going to go down, you think it's going to go up, I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm not going to sit and argue with you and say, oh, no, you're wrong. I'll happily give you my opinion, but I'm happy to get insights and hear what you guys think as well. So if you think I'm wrong on anything, by all means, call me out. If you think that I've got it wrong and it might go a different way, then please let me know and hear me out. And I'll hear you guys out too. We're a community here. We're all retail investors at this point. So we just have to be there for each other, support each other, and help each other grow, earn some money against all these big corporations and hedge fund investors. I'm never going to tell you guys to copy my trades. I'll give you my insight, but do your own research. It's not financial advice. Of course. So make sure you do your own background on things as well. You don't want to blindly follow anyone into a trade. I might be a bit smaller right now, so streaming's a bit harder, but I'm definitely not trying to manipulate a market or anything like that. So you guys do your own analysis as well on top of mine. Do your own research, and don't gamble. Don't gamble on the market. This is your money. It's money you probably worked hard for. You want to see it grow and turn into something better. So don't waste the money. Don't just follow people into trades. I won't tell you guys ever to follow me into a trade. I'll give you my insights on what I'm doing, why I believe it's going that way. But like I say, if you guys ever think I'm wrong about anything, if you ever think that something's going to go down when I think it's going to go up, or you think it's going to go up when I think it's going to go down, let me know. I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear your reasonings behind it. What could be driving your thoughts on whatever stock or what have you that we may be talking about. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming in, checking out the video. Hopefully this sets, so just in case you want to see it again once more, this is what our take profit and our stop loss is set at currently, and hopefully I'll be back with an update later on today to let you know how it went. I'll either lose 809 or I'll gain 679. We'll see how the day goes. We'll see how the day goes for sure. But everybody, take it easy, have a coffee, chill out. It's Friday, it's a way to be the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good day.